What is up guys, Dr. Heli here and welcome to the second part of the tutorial for beginners on Hunt Showdown. If you haven't seen the first part yet, I'll link that in the description. If you want to go check that out, you can go do so. And of course, without further ado, let's get into the video. We are going to start this video with an extremely important topic, which is the audio clues. We have a bunch of them built into the game, such as dying horses, crows, caged dogs and chickens, chains hanging from ceilings and glass spread across rooms, and of course outside as well. If the enemy players will get too close to you, you will also hear their footsteps, and if they're trying to exit or enter the building next to you, which has a door on it, you'll also hear the sound of the doors opening or closing. Listening for those is always good because it will give you the general idea where the enemies are located. It's also great to know that the in-game AI or the zombies cannot trigger these alarms, so if some crows go off or you can hear a dying horse, you know for sure that there is a player in that direction or he recently passed by. Also be careful when you're using the in-game text chat and voice chat because they are both proximity based. That means that players will hear you talking and see the texts if they are close enough. If that's the only one, it's like if there is nobody in front, we're good. Next off, I want to talk about 3 different types of damage that you can currently receive in the game. That is the burning, the poison, and the fire effect. Bleeding can currently be caused by zombies carrying cleavers and players using their shotguns. And you will continue bleeding until you patch up and eventually bleed out if you don't do so. Next off, we have the poison effect, which can be caused by the hives and the spider boss at the moment. The poison won't do any damage to you on its own, but will prevent your health from regenerating. After a while, the poison will wear off on its own. And for the last type of damage, we have the burning. This is the most annoying one and the most dangerous one as well, because once you start burning and if your entire health bar burns away, it will be gone permanently. That means you won't be able to get it back in the same game and you will have to buy it back from the menu. You can stop burning by holding F or jumping into the water, but this one's a tricky one because the water has to be deep enough for you to stop burning. Otherwise, if it's too shallow, the effect will just keep going on. If you manage to save your HP bar, it will then be grayed out and will slowly regenerate back up. Fire can be caused by various sources in Hunt, such as the butcher, players throwing Molotov cocktails or lanterns, also wood burning all across the map, and grunts carrying torches. We currently have 2 types of health bars in the game. There's a small one and there's a big one. The small one's worth 25 HP and the big one's worth 50. You can buy those for your hunter in the hunter upgrade menu. Hunters will have different combinations of those, as you can see here, and I want to discuss about the advantages and disadvantages of both of them. Let's talk about the small ones first. I would say they have 2 advantages. They only cost 3 upgrade points, and if you buy 4 of them, you can be down 4 times. On the other hand, if you get low, I recommend using the vitality shot, otherwise you will burn out of your medkit in no time. Also, if you start bleeding or burning, you won't have much time to react, resulting in you losing your health bar. As for the big ones, they cost 7 upgrade points. You will be able to lose more health at once and still regenerate back to full HP. You will also have more time to stop bleeding and burning, but if you go down, you will lose 50 health permanently. Next, we have the experience and cash. You will be rewarded with those by completing certain objectives, killing zombies and players. I will put up a list of experience and cash gained by doing a certain task. You can stop the video and check it out. The thing I do want to point out is that Bloodline and Hunter experience is separated. That means if you die, the experience of your current Hunter and his gear will be lost, but your Bloodline rank will stay. What changes is that you only get half of the experience for your Bloodline when you die. Moving back to the gameplay, we have red and yellow barrels spread across different locations on the map. The yellow ones are fire barrels and the red ones are explosives. You can shoot them to explode or start burning. These can be tactically used to kill armored zombies, grunts, or even meatheads, and of course players as well. If there are more barrels together, they will cause more damage and the range of the explosion will be bigger. There are also lanterns. Some of them are placed down or they are hanging from walls and ceilings and can be turned on or off. If turned on, they can be later shot to explode. Some of them can also be picked up and thrown at enemies to burn them. If you're running low on ammo or you are injured and out of medical supplies, you can always run to a resupply wagon or boat, which are marked with a caret symbol on the map. Boxes of ammo can also be found around the map as well, and same goes for medkits. And now for the end of this beginner tutorial, some extra tips you might not know. When killing a hunter, burning him with a lantern or a Molotov cocktail makes him permadead and unable to revive. When you spawn into a match, there can be a maximum of 10 players alive, including you, so don't forget to count your victims to know how many possible hunters is left to ambush or follow you. Different tiers of hunters will unlock for you with higher levels, which you can see on the screen. Seeing doors having a plank on them will let you know they are barricaded without having to approach. Picking up a sledgehammer will take 2 hits to get them down. This is going to be it for the second part of the Hunt Showdown Beginners tutorial. If you learned something new, don't forget to drop a like and comment what do you want to see next. And I will see you guys in the next video.